Hey everyone, we are going to, it's really hot, so we're not going to be throwing ourselves around too much, merely because I am unable to. So we're just going to do some standing poses today. So we're going to start by having our feet hip width or maybe slightly wider apart, hands on hips, and just start to circle the hips. Just swiveling, loosening up into the hips, the pelvis, and switch it the other way. So these can be small, big, whatever. Just freeing up that area. And then just gently left to right. Good. Let's do some side stretching. So we do half moon. So bring the feet, big toes, and just touching. And then inhale as you raise the arms up and overhead. Bring the palms together. Have the first fingers together, thumbs crossing, and just lift up through the body. So lift through the side body. You might just lift side to side and start to lift into lift into the side body. And then on your next inhale, lift up. And then exhale, take a lean to the left. Inhale up to center. And exhale to the right. Inhale. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try and keep the movement just in the upper body. Inhale. Open the arms. Spread through the fingertips. Open wide. Good. Okay, let's look at eagle pose. So we'll look at the arms first. So cross left arm over right. So you're making this X with the arms. Right hand comes in. Palm faces away from you. Left hand come and place the palms together. If you can't reach the palms, no problem. Sometimes shoulders won't, just grab the wrist. And then when you begin, your elbows will probably be lower than the shoulders as the back starts to loosen. And then when you're able, you can just lift those elbows a little higher. Okay, and then from there, the same leg as arm crosses over. If you can hook the toe behind, otherwise you just keep the legs crossed. And then if it's possible, take a bend into the knee, come and sit on your perch. Really squeeze everything together for your balance. And inhale, come up. Let it go, loosen off the shoulders. Good. Let's take that on the other side. So this time, right over left. Left arm comes in, right one wraps. Same arm on top as leg, cross it over, lift through the elbows and then maybe take a perch. If it's difficult to balance, you just drop that toe down. So you're getting the benefits of the pose, but you're just having the toe slightly touching to keep you grounded. Inhale, lift, release, loosen off the shoulders, let it go. Good. Come and find a wide stance. So the feet are facing forwards. We're going to do some forward bends. So we're still going to work into those shoulders. We'll wake the legs up first and then we'll add the shoulders. So bring the hands onto the hips. Place the thumbs in the little dents in the sacrum. Retract the shoulders so the elbows point back. Inhale as you look up. And then exhale, roll forward, keeping the elbows back so the shoulders are still engaged. And then when you've come as far forward as you can, either let the hands touch down or they may be up on the legs. The important thing is not to be left hanging. We don't want to be left hanging. So have the And take a bend into the knees if it helps. Just let the weight of the body start to stretch into the hamstrings, into the adductors. Just let everything soften. Good. Keep the right hand down, and as you inhale, lift the left arm. Look on up. Exhale, dropping it down. Inhale, lifting the other arm. Drop it back down. Good. If there's any lower back weakness or problems with the lower back, so I want you to bend the knees and walk up the legs. Otherwise, we're going to go out the same way we went in. So you're going to take the hands, place them on the hips, retract the shoulders, and then as you inhale, strong through the body, lift up, release the hands. Good. Keep the legs where they are, unless you need to shake them out. We're going to add some shoulder work in here as well. So we're going to take the hands and we're going to clasp the fingers behind our back. You inhale, pull the shoulder blades down, lift as you look up, the arms travel down the back, and then folding forward, lifting the arms up and overhead. Just let the weight of the arms give you the shoulder stretch. If at any time it feels too much, you just place the arms back down on the lower back. Otherwise, you can just let gravity help you to get this stretch. And then just breathe with the stretch, remembering to loosen the neck and let the body soften with the exhale. Good. Exhale, drop the hands back onto the lower back, and then inhale, coming all the way up. Release the hands, release the legs, shake it off. Good. We're going to do extended side angle. So we've started to wake up the side bodies with our moon, half moon, I can't remember what that pose is called. And we're going to now open them up in extended side angles. So take the legs wide, so a little bit wider than you just had them. Bring the left toes forward and turn the right heel, the right toes in slightly. Okay, we'll build this piece by piece. So when you're ready, inhale, and then exhale, bend into the front knee. So make sure this knee doesn't jut over the toes, it needs to stay before. Much better to be up here than with the toe jutting over. Then the same elbow as knee is gonna rest. So we don't dump into it, it's just literally touching down there. The other palm faces up, the shoulder blade is the shoulder is open. And then inhale as you lift the arm up. And then exhale as you reach through the fingertips, stretch all the way down this side body. And you'll see there's a diagonal line from the back foot all the way up to the fingers. So everything is active here. Just be careful you haven't then dumped into that shoulder. Keep open. You may take the hand down if the hips are low enough. Good, inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands and switch it over to the other side. Okay, let's build again. So inhale. Exhale, find the depth at the knee. Take the elbow down, keep that top shoulder back. Don't dump in. Palm faces up. Inhale as you lift, and then exhale as you allow the arm to come over, keeping the bicep alongside the ear. Try to avoid this. This isn't my best. I'm tighter on this side, so you may come down. It's too far for me on this side, so I'm going to come back up, but feel free. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release the arms. And come and shake the legs out. Okay, so we're going to play with, it's warm, so not going to do too much throwing around. We're going to play with the crow. We're going to play with Vinyasa. So if you've got tight, actually, we're at 10 minutes. Okay, we'll quickly go through Vinyasa. We'll add it in properly tomorrow. So if you've got tight heel cords like me, grab a cushion or something and come and pop your heels on the cushion, toes pointing out. We'll come into Malasana, Hindi squat. Bend the knees out to the side. Come on down and just loosen into the hips. So you might want to have a little roll around, or you might just want to stay here and press the elbows into the knees to really open up into the hips. Okay, we don't have too much time, so I'll just show you very, very quickly, and you can play with this for a bit before you go into your Shavasana and have a rest. So, the dents in the knee come up onto the upper arm. The hands, for the introductory level, the hands kind of point in a little bit, so you can see if you point the hands in, you're going to start to make a shelf. And then the key is to have the gaze always looking forward. If you look down, the head's quite heavy, you'll fall heavy. The head's quite heavy, you'll fall down. So you just start to take the weight into the hands first, and then maybe lift one foot and then the other foot, and then you may take both feet off. Play with one foot, then the other. And then when you have the balance, you just need to press the floor away, really press into the floor to strengthen up through the core to hold you there. And then you work just to hold that position. And then later on you work to get the knees further up the arms. It's just a nice one to play with. It took me a long time. Some people go straight up into it. So play with it if you want to. Don't worry if you don't. Have a lovely day. I think the weather's gonna turn. We need a thunderstorm or two. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.